Hi everyone, it's Jen Sheffer. I am super excited to show you how to use the Chrome extension Cami in conjunction with Google Classroom. So what Cami is, if you're unfamiliar with it, it is a technology that will allow you and your students to be in a PDF at the same time, and you can both annotate that PDF document. So this is a very powerful collaborative technology. Unlike Seesaw, where only your student is able to be in that document annotating, Cami allows you to both be in the document at the same time. And it's especially powerful if you are working with maybe special education students or students that may need more individualized instruction. And I think that once you see here how to use it, that you will want to give it a try. So I'm going to walk you through the process step by step. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a Google Classroom, and I might call it, in this example, you can see here, I've created a classroom called Cami Testing. So if you're working in small groups with kids or individual kids, create an individual classroom for you and that student or that small group of students where you will be sending Cami assignments to them. On the other hand, you may want to be a co-teacher in an existing Google Classroom where you may be working with individual or small groups of students. So step one is to get your student into Google Classroom. As young as our second graders in the district can be working in Google Classroom. I'm happy to help you and your student get through that first step. It is quite quick and easy. So once they are in the Google Classroom, where you'll be sending those Cami documents, you'll want to make sure you have the Cami extension installed. So I'm going to open up a new tab, and I'm going to go to the web store, the Chrome web store. I'm going to go to those Chrome extensions, and I'm going to search for Cami. And here it is. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to click Add to Chrome. I'm going to click Add Extension, and you'll see that it will get added right here on the top of my toolbar. Now, if for some reason it disappears like it just did for me, you're going to click on this little puzzle piece right here for extensions, and then we're going to see Cami for Google Chrome, and we're going to pin it so that it goes back onto our toolbar and we have a shortcut to that extension. So I'm going to close this tab, and now I can go ahead and click on Cami. I didn't need to open a separate tab. It will just open a tab automatically. Now, one of the things I love about Cami is the ability for this tool to split up a multiple page PDF. So if there's a workbook, for example, that has 86 pages, and that's what we're going to use in this example, this technology has a built-in split and merge tool in it. So if you just want one page or a couple pages to be sent to that student, Cami's going to do that for you automatically. So what we're going to do is we're going to click split and merge. You may have to go through some initial steps with allowing Cami to have access to your Google Drive. That is typical of extensions, but once you are there, you're going to simply click on that split and merge tool. Then it's going to have this simply drag and drop, or you can add files. Now, I would put your PDF documents in a folder. You might want to call it Cami Assignments, and that's exactly what I did, so it can be quick and easily accessible to you. You can see right here, Cami Assignments is here. If I click on that, you're going to see this workbook here. This is an 86-page workbook. I'm going to click on it and click Select. It's going to load that 86-page workbook, and now I'm going to click Next. Now all of the pages appear here, and what we can do is, if we know we're going to send these pages to our student one page at a time, we can simply click on Split Pages. We want to split this how many pages? We want it to have individual pages, and it tells us right here this will generate 86 output files. So I'm going to click Continue. And you can see here as I scroll down, each and every page now is its own separate PDF file, okay? So that would be step one. Now, if I just want to send just this page, just this one workbook page. Now I can click on export, and I'm going to say save to, I'm going to do open in Cami, and then I'm going to click continue. It says all done, rock on. So I'm going to open it in Cami. Now I have just this one workbook page that I'm going to send to my student. When my student opens it from Google Classroom, this exact interface will be what the student is going to see on their iPad. They're going to open it in Google Chrome. And it will push them into Chrome automatically. And all these tools here that you see are going to be accessible to the student from their iPad, and they'll be able to start marking up this document. You will be in the document at the same time as the student. So you can correct them or redirect them, point things out in real time. So super, super powerful technology and free. So how do we get this in Google Classroom? We're going to go to this 3 lines menu here on the upper right-hand corner, which is right next to our profile name. And you're going to see right here, create assignment. It's about a third of the way down. So that G stands for our Google Classroom Cami assignment. So I'm going to say Reading Milestones Worksheet 1. I've already tested that. Now, if you're a co-teacher in an existing class, you'll notice that you can select whichever class you want. And once you've made that class, so I'm going to go into Cami testing, you can send it to all students, or you can, I've tested this with a couple of my colleagues, you can select individual names, okay? So that's super powerful. I'm going to just say all students, and I can add some optional instructions. And it is recommended that you leave this default here of make a copy for each student, because that's exactly what you want. You want each student to have their own individual copy of the Cami assignment. You can choose whether or not you want to add a point value, a due date. You can schedule this to go out ahead of time. You can also add this to a topic. So if you don't have a topic, you could create topics in Google Classroom, and you can assign it to a specific curriculum topic. I would also recommend that you leave these 2 options checked on. So the Cami instructions will be for students. Add links to open with Cami. And then what you'll do is you're going to click on assign, and it's going to say processing. And once that's done processing, it's going to say Google Classroom Cami assignment created. And then it gives us a tip to send your students this link with instructions on how to use Cami in Google Classroom. Now, that being said, you can do that, or you can just simply reach out to me. Let me know you want to do this with your student, you want to try this, and you want my live support. I'm here to help you do that. And get you feeling comfortable and confident with using this. So you don't have to go it alone. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. We'll schedule a date and time to do this with our students in real time. So now I can click on Open in Classroom. And you're going to see here the assignment. This is my teacher view, and it says exactly what the student will do. They on their end, they're going to click on Open with Cami. They have instructions, so on and so forth, and it's extremely intuitive for the student. Once they open it up, they're going to instantly know how to use those annotation tools. So in the next video, we will look at a student view from the iPad to see exactly how it's going to look for the student. But while we're here as a teacher, what we'll do is we'll click on Open with Cami. You'll get the Cami logo. It's going to say Opening File. It's opening up, and these are the, we sent it to all the students. So my colleagues received it, but I'm going to open it up here. And now I am going to be able to collaborate in real time and start marking up this document. Now the student is going to see exactly what I'm doing in real time on their iPad. So if I haven't mentioned it yet, it's extremely powerful technology. for free. So I hope you are impressed and realize that this is definitely something that you could be using. And I'll do another quick video to show you in the next segment what it looks like on the student end. You'll be able to see these annotations that I just made. So thanks for watching this first portion of the video from the teacher end. Very quick and easy to split up a multiple page PDF document using that split and merge feature in Cami. And please don't hesitate to reach out if you want to try this with your students. Okay, so here we are in Google Classroom on an iPad, and we are in a student account. And you'll see the very first class in my Google Classroom dashboard is my Cami testing class, and that Jen Sheffer is the teacher of that class. So what I would do as a student is I'm going to tap on the class to open it. And you can see there that I have a new assignment via Cami that has been sent to me called Reading Milestones Worksheet 1. So what I would do as the student is I'm going to tap on that, and then it's going to say the first attachment is a Cami and Google Classroom for Students remote learning. Those are instructions. So again, as I mentioned earlier, you do not have to do this on your own. You can reach out to me. I can be in the Google Meet with you and your student to make sure that it is working on your end and on your student's end. And once you've done this once or twice, I think you're going to be good to go and do this independently as a teacher. Or you may not need me at all, hopefully, because of this wonderful tutorial that I'm making for you. But what the student will do is they're going to click on Open Cami via Cami. And then they're going to click on Chrome. So you'll want to make sure that they have installed the Chrome browser from Manager. So they're going to tap on Open. You're going to see that Chrome logo appear. Now you're going to see the Cami logo will appear. In just a moment, it's going to open, and it's going to go, we're going to tap on Authorize Google Drive and give it just a moment. And I'm going to click on that BPS student, select, and now sometimes it comes up, it asks us to do it twice, and it just opens. Now you did see the other two classmates work, but the student that you're doing this with would not see anybody else's work, okay? So rest assured, it's going to be just their file and not their classmates' files. So as you saw in the previous video, you could see that I had circled boy and I had circled jumps and so on and so forth. So I, as a student, can see what my teacher is doing in real time. It has that collaborative accessibility for both me and my teacher. So I can tap on drawing. I can tap on the black circle, change the color. Say I tell my student, now I want you to use green, whatever the case may be for instructions, you let them know that. And then there are other tools they can use too. There's a markup tool. There's a text highlighter, a box highlighter. There's that strike through and underline. There's different color palettes here. The student that I tested this with is a second grader, and there was absolutely no need for me to start explaining how to use these tools. That child intuitively knew how to start using these tools. So not only are they're gaining technology skills by doing this as well, in addition to the reading and the curriculum that they're working on. And then there's that eraser tool as well. So they can erase what you've done, so you might not want to tell them that. But again, I'm really impressed with Cami, especially that it is free for us to use. And I'm hoping that, again, you will reach out to me and find a reason to use this with your kids during remote learning. It's super powerful technology. And I appreciate you watching the video. Please don't hesitate, reach out to me so we can work together to continue to support our students with remote learning. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.